does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Yeah, I've discussed it with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face, a certain weight, because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. changes around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality.
Alrighty, here we are. Be live shortly and just getting some final little settings and that tweaked up. Hold that thought, guys. Hope you're all doing well.
Complicated. So don't worry about me. I'm a little intoxicated. Don't you worry about me. I can carry myself home 'cause I got it on my own.
And let's go. Alrighty, guys. Welcome to another stream. We're back here again dual streaming. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to figure out how to get the chats up on stream here, so that won't be happening. Let me just get this all synced up and ready to go. Just got to get my head positions. Come on. There we go. Alright. Get my barrier put on, and we're here. Alrighty. And I heard a noise, but I don't know what said noise was. Because my activity feed doesn't seem to be working. But I appreciate what that was. Bear with me. Maybe it was on the Twitch side of things. Where's my activity feed? I forgot how this all bloody works. Activity feed, manage goals, nope. Quick action, stream activity. Well, I've honestly got no idea where my activity feed's gone. That's not ideal. I hope we're doing well. Welcome into the stream. Let's join practice. That's enough chinwagon for that. Let's get into a car. Why is my... That is a puzzler if I've ever seen it. Is it over this side? If I go to Stream Manager on YouTube, maybe... It's like since I've started dual streaming... Whee! How's that for a save? So now if I click this, it should bring me to the stream. And now... Where is... View activity? No. Why have I got no, like, activity? No data. I've honestly got no idea. Stream's busted. What the fuck? Why has I not got any chat or anything or anything? Is it here? Oh, it was Dan. There we go. It's good, Dan. How you doing, mates? Welcome in. It was you subscribing for 49 months, my guy. Legend. Absolute legend. I was like, I'm not sure if that's a follower or a sub, but dude, how are you, mate? It's been a long time. Let me get my YouTube chat up here as well. And then let's get this here up. Because I'm dual streaming, I've got my chats on a separate thing. It's a bit of a show going on right now. I hope you've been well. And why is it every time I jump into these things, my game takes forever to bloody, like the packet loss? It's just crazy. Alright, go let it load. Let it figure its thing out, then we'll jump into the car. I mean, I can jump into the car now like this. Possibly, anyway, if it lets me. I'm
You're
good, mate.
experiencing some network difficulties.
Yeah, we know.
If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
You good? How's you? It's good to be back. It's good to have you back, man. I'm fantastic. Thanks, mate. Obviously, streaming's going well. We're back in. This is the second stream back in 2 weeks. Just going to sit here until my internet catches up. It's like last week as well. My internet was a bit funny right at the start of the stream. And then it balanced itself out. I don't know if there's anything I can do from this end. Maybe close off that. That's all running. That's all running. Nothing's downloading in the background. Yeah, so it's just me and iRacing, but apparently it always starts off laggy. Is there anyone out on track with me? No, so I reckon I can probably just get into it. Make sure I've got my chat up on my monitor and my headset. We'll do that. Oh no, I can't. It's just, as I'm about to see if my chat's up. I mean, I can still check. Oh yeah, chat is in here. I'm gonna have to jump out and reload this session anyway. It's weird, I did this last time as well. Whereas like in my practice sessions, I couldn't get any laps in. But maybe if I just go to here, and then if I go just test drive, and I'll get some practice in this way. And I just got to keep an eye on the time. Loving the new Forza game, it's so worth getting. I've been meaning to for ages, just timing wise, and obviously money as well. Saving for a wedding, so a lot of my extra pennies are going into wedding saving. But I've heard it's bloody fantastic. Could also be my... Everything else is turned off. Hey mate, go get them. I've been getting these packet loss recently. Shit, when I load into sessions lately when streaming. Yeah, like it never used to happen. I never used to have these sort of issues. How you doing, Dan? How's that knee feeling? I just seen in Strava you said you had to blow up. My left knee's cooked at the moment too. I did something to it yesterday. Alright, let's jump into this. And then I'll get a few laps going. Now that I can, let's just make sure I can see both chats. Alright, so for some reason my YouTube chat isn't loading, so let's just do top chat, go to live chat. Still hasn't popped up. If I just do a... I need someone to do a test chat in YouTube for me. Maybe I can do it. Just maybe I can do it. That's not it. Is it in my videos? Where do I gonna find this? Test. Let's see if this pops up in my chat. Because if it doesn't pop up on here, I'm gonna have to figure something out. It did not pop up, so let's sort this out quickly. before I get out to racing and I don't have a chat for my YouTube in my headset. Trying to get this stream and bloody all that working. So, will it be in content? Live. View live control board. Alright, now if I pop this out, pop out chat. Do a test now. TST. Did that pop up in my headset? No, because now it's not loaded here. Open up open kneeboard. Settings. Tabs. Chrome, YouTube. Alright, I think we're now working. Let's go final test. Alright, I've got it working. Let's go. Alright, we got there in the end. The long haul. Sheesh. Alright, let's go get some practice laps in before this all kicks off. I've got about 12 minutes. What else has been new with you, Dan? I've got two Dans in here right now. Dan on Twitch side. What else is new with you, my friend? Alright, now let's just make sure that I'm in the center of the world border here on my Twitch. There we go. Get this car turned on and go get some practice. 12 minutes to get some sort of pace here. And this feels weird. Trying to get this to feel good when you first put it on for the day is always interesting. Alright. It's a bit foggy out here. What time of day are we looking at? It's lunchtime in Belgium. I'm going to keep my brake bias at 57 for now. Twitch Dan is good. Very busy with work. Got promoted to bar manager, so I've been massively busy with getting everything. Bloody oath, mate. How long ago did you get promoted? Legendary, though. You can brake quite late there. Yeah, this is such a fun combo. I did one race around here last night. And I was having a cracker race. Started 13th or 11th or 11th? And then, yeah, 11th. And then on the second last lap of the race, battling for a podium. Bloke in front of me checked up going into Lake Com, that turn 5. And the bloke behind me on my ass didn't see that he checked up and drove into the back of me. Took me out of the race. About a week ago. Ooh, still fresh. Picking it up well. That would have been a nice extra hit to the pay wallet as well, which is nice. Now my left eye's a little itchy. That's one thing with VR, you get an itchy eye, you just got to stick with it for a little bit. I just got to make sure I keep an eye on the time, because being in my own test session, I won't get told when the race starts and it won't take me straight there. Yeah, obviously I haven't seen the Discord reply, but are you playing Forza on controller or a wheel? forgot what lap times I'm doing. Let's have a look. It's my PB all-time best. A 2:23. Let me get up over each now. 2:23.641 PB. And it doesn't look like I might have been in slipstream. No, I wasn't in slipstream, so I don't have to worry about losing time there. Laycom is so fun in this car. Ruxels isn't too bad to manage. No names, just a lift. Probably carry a bit more speed. Pull on, let's see, is this going to be just a tap of the brake? Just try and keep my minimum speed high, which it looks like I was able to. And we're going to brake at the curb here into 5th path, down to 4th. Try and keep the car nice and steady throughout, not getting any rear end losses. Not a great run through the 2 stabilizers, got to figure that out. 2 tenths down on my PB, but my first lap of the day, I'll take that. Controller, I find it easier to manage the car and controller for Forza. Still using the wheel for the F1 game and other racing games. Nice. Are you still playing? Are you playing the current F1 games, or are you on the old gen? Definitely got time to find in the bus stop chicane.
23.837.
A little sideways. Yo, Angry Walrus, welcome back, dude. How's it going, mate? Watching NASCAR in the background while IndyCar is in weather delay. Weather delay for Indy. Oh, that's right, they don't run in the wet in ovals. I'm hoping McLaughlin has a good racer in Indy this weekend. He's had a bit of a stinker. Just the overall season, really. Hasn't really had the pace that I was hoping he'd have. Oh, appreciate that, my guy. Legendary. And then I got Dan on the other. I've got 3 Dans in chats right now. I need to figure out, I haven't quite figured it out, how to get YouTube and Twitch to see each other's chats on the screen. Maybe in between races I can look into it. It's probably just an OBS plugin or something. That way you guys can feel connected. But yeah, what's going on? Oh yeah, 3 Dans in here. I've been fantastic, mate. How you been? And get on the gas, get on the gas. What series you main at the moment on iRacing, Mr. Walrus? Oh, that's a terrible line through 5th path. So if you're just joining in, we are waiting for a session to join. It starts in 5 minutes. So that's when we'll be jumping out on track. Good, bro. It's good to hear, man. Haven't watched my stream. It has been a while, but to be fair, also, this is my 2nd stream in 2 weeks. I'm going to be trying to do this time every Monday. But aside from last Monday, I probably hadn't streamed or racing, I hadn't streamed in quite some time. I was obviously doing Dark Souls earlier in the year. I need to work out the bus stop chicane.
24.048.
Wait, didn't know you're on Twitch too. Gonna give you a follow there? My push to talk for Twitch on Stream Elements, I need to turn up. I can't hear. I've got it so it tells me in my ear who follows and that sort of thing. But it's I've got the volume too quiet, so I can't hear it. But if you did follow over there, my guy, legend, if you did follow and I haven't called it out, just be sure to let me know in the chat. But yeah, appreciate that, man. I've been on Twitch, yeah, longer than YouTube. Oh no, well, I've been on YouTube longer than Twitch, but not for racing reasons. Alright, so there's definitely time for me to find in Lake Hom. And Bruxelles is just a case of trying to hold your minimum speed, not lock the front tyres. Just a lift off into no name, but carried a bit too much speed this time out. Good. Do you still watch F1? Yeah, bloody oath, mate. I still watch it. Obviously this year, not as exciting for me as it was last year with Oscar fighting for the championship, but still a good year. I mean, I'm a little over the battery side of it. I think that's just sort of everyone, I mean, 60% of people's opinion. Like, even just watching him, like, you watch on-board footage here of him going around Spa this year, and like heading into Blanchimont this next, not this little kink, but the fast corner before the bus stop. This corner we're approaching now. They actually went downshifted twice through here on some of the occasions I've seen. And then even up Eau Rouge and Radion they were downshifting, so it was just weird. Like, they're doing it obviously to get like some state of charge for this straight and the Camel straight, but it's not ideal. It's hard to watch. As long as you don't watch onboards of it, it's fine. That's a much better exit out of La Source, turn 1. These F4s around here are absolute chaos. In the last race I did around here, we were side by side up Eau Rouge and Radion, absolutely nuts. And then me and him got through cleanly, and then into Lake Hom, that's when it came to blow. Yeah, it's just the whole state of charge thing on Formula 1's a bit weird. Keep it flat, let the car slide. And look at that, we just found ourselves a quarter of a second. Get on power nice and early. A bit slower through Bruxelles this lap. So my PB was actually a pretty good lap. Took a bit too much speed into Coulon. Just fell the throttle.
Like you got about 5 laps of fuel.
Open up the second part of Piff Path. Don't hit the dirt there. Now it's these two Stablos that I've always struggled around. I don't think that downshift to third is going to be the way. It will just be a hold fourth gear there, I think. Oh, 100%, man, 100%. I actually quite enjoyed watching the F3 and the F2 races this weekend. Them guys got some fight in them, and all the cars are relatively spec, so you get some good battles. Oh shit, I've gone overtime. Let's pull over. The session's starting and I didn't know this was the issue. Alright, let's quickly quit this. Oh, I don't want to miss out on qualifying. I do not want to miss out on qualifying. Quick join race. Yes, launch. Alright, let's load into this session. We've got quite a few people in this lobby. Looks like we got some high I rating, which means I might not be car 1. I want to be like at least car 6. Yo, Abby with a sub, and she's back in chat. Holy crap, how are you? Good to see you in stream, Abby. What I need to do is get stream elements open. I'm gonna try. Actually, I'll do it after the race. I need to turn up the text to chat. And I wanna just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Alright. I'm so good. I'm fantastic. How are you? Let's see if I can get Pedro in here. Let me just quickly mute my mic 'cause I'm about to yell my dog's name. It doesn't look like he's coming. He might be outside and not be able to hear me. No, hopefully I don't have net issues and I can actually get out on track here. Oh, Lewis the Goat, welcome to the YouTube stream as well. It's the first time in so long I've been awake for a stream. I know. How have you been? You still working with the hotels? Says I've got a lot of internet issues here on my thing. What I need to do is just turn off that so my preview isn't enabled. Yeah, Pedro's... I've got his bed here, but he doesn't want to come into the bed. Hopefully it lets me out into qualifying here. Let's see if it's going to. Let's chuck on the headset. This is going to look weird for you, Abby. You wouldn't have seen me with the headset on yet. Alright, let me out and track. Come on. I think because I got all this bloody packet loss, it's not going to work. What car number am I? Car 8. Let me out on track. Come on. It did this last time too. It fucking just took so long to like work for my in my internet. I think I may be leaving come September though. A bit more money. Yeah, always need a bit more money. Oh, looks like it's finally sorted itself out. I might be able to get out on track. Awaiting tech inspection. It's like the start of each bloody session just takes it a while when I'm streaming to connect to this bloody servers. And hopefully for you guys it's not too laggy. Come on, let me get a qualifying lap in. I really don't want to start at the back of this. What did we think of Spa? I thought it was great that George DNF'd. I thought it was bullshit that Leclerc didn't get a penalty. What else? I thought it was bullshit that Hamilton got a penalty. The fact that Leclerc did not get a penalty for that, it just blows my mind. It's nuts. A bit of a snooze fest. No, I didn't think it was too boring. I guess I'm going to be starting from the back if I can even get to the grid of this race. I'm in the 2000s for my packet loss. This is outrageous, man. Other than that, all average race. Yeah, average race. Kimi Antonelli, what do we think of his season so far? Hydrate? I need that. Thank you for the reminder. I think 2021 FIA is back. You hear the Michael Massey era. Just doing things for entertainment. Come on. I don't want to have to go turn or reset my internet. I want to just be able to race. But it doesn't look like I'm going to just be able to race. I can see that it's still got the bloody technical issues in the top there. Not sure if you guys can see that. You should be able to. It's just that little Wi-Fi thing above the car on the screen there. Those two little black boxes that keep popping up. It turns out my internet just may not be good at streaming. Maybe it's because my kbps is too high. Let's have a look. Let's just turn this back down to 6,000 maybe. I believe this sorted it out last time. Let's find out. Reset this sumbitch. If this fixes it straight away, I'm going to be gobsmacked. It might have. I might have just sorted it. We could be about to go out on track. Possibly. We are. I'm not going to have any time for any laps, but let's get something. A little something going. Turn the car on. So we're starting at the back, but at least we can race. Whoa. Sometime. You're new here, you're new to iRacing. Well, it's just a very competitive F1. What we used to watch. But fun as. So fun. Obviously this is all VR, so this is new. Pimax the Legends, if you haven't been following me on YouTube, because obviously I was doing a lot of streaming in VR, not streaming, racing in VR on YouTube. Pimax reached out to me and asked if I wanted to try one of their headsets. They were just going to send it to me, and I kind of thought it was a scam. I was like, nah, there's no way. I've got like less than 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. There's no way I'm getting a headset. And then it appeared. And then I've been using their Crystal Light for ages, and then an opportunity arose to try out this Crystal Super. So I've had this now for about a bit over a month. Obviously I've just released my 30 days of using it video. Whoop. But yeah, so I get to try these incredible bits of equipment out. And luckily for me, I haven't had to pay for them, because I obviously in wedding savings mode, I can't afford any of these like expensive headsets, but it's insane. Pimax have been incredible. Oh. Sometimes just because you think a boy who's a year older than me is leading the F1 Championship. I don't like to think about that. I'm old now. Obviously iRacing doesn't look as pretty as what you would have got on F1 21 back in the day. But in terms of a simulator, it's just that much more intense. It's coming along. I finally unlocked like the affiliate, what it is for Twitch, like the affiliate program. I've finally got that now for YouTube. So it's nice. After shit tons of work, like a lot of late nights editing, obviously still doing the late nights editing and all that sort of thing outside of adult life. But yeah, it's been incredible. It's nice to know that it's getting somewhere.
Green flag, green flag.
So I don't have enough time to finish this first quali lap. So usually you get 2 quali laps, again if you're new to iRacing. Usually you get 2 quali laps to do something with your lap and try and start somewhere, and unfortunately I'm going to run out of time because it's just an 8-minute cap that you can't just finish your lap. Now I'm in top split and I'm car number 8. So if I don't finish inside the top 8, I'm going to lose rating. And I'm trying to get to 4K, so it scares me the fact that I might lose rating. And I lost in the race I did in this car yesterday. I lost like 80 something I rating, which is bullshit, but that's another story. But how have you been, Abby? What else has been going on? Qualifying just ended, that's what just happened there, if you were wondering. So we're about to get into the race, we're about to grid up. Going to be starting 20th place. So let's just make my first goal here and get through the first lap. And it still behaves, yeah. It's insane, really. Alright, let's get onto the grid. And what I'm going to do is reset the liveries on everyone.
SOF is
Oh, wrong button.
3040.
Can't see my keyboard very well, obviously.
It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
Alright, let's get this car turned on. So, let's go, guys. Just don't worry about starting a prediction, unless you want to. But chuck it in the chat, both on YouTube and in Twitch. Where do you think we're going to be finishing in this race? Do you reckon we can get inside the top 10? Are we going to DNF?
On the grid.
Starting 20th, though. And it looks like I can't see any other A-grade licensed drivers in here, so this could be interesting. Let's turn off. So if I do have to pit for my fast repair, you get one fast repair, so if I get damage, I can pit. Honestly, it's so boring. Literally still do... All I do is still work and go to concerts. But that was a good laugh, though. You're living well.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Waiting on 2 cars. I got car number 1.
The final car to grid.
So the highest rated driver starting to my right here. Now, let's just focus up. 20 seconds till race start. I'm just going to try... Oh, Marcel Keefe. I've raced with him before. He's an absolute rapid bloke. We got Nico Maldonado behind me. That doesn't sound interesting.
Everyone's gridded.
You been lucky? That's it. Right, I'm going to focus up for this opening part of this race. And lights are on.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Alright, it's going to be chaos here at the start. So let's just make sure I can get through lap 1. I don't care if I lose positions.
Right side. Car on your left.
There's an incident ahead.
Go right. Keep it to the right. 3 wide. Right side. You're in the middle. 3 wide.
Left side, 2 wide.
Yeah, go
And
on.
the right.
I want to see the end of lap 1. I've got pace
Hold your line.
to race
You're on
well
the left.
here.
To your left.
The guys behind are battling tooth and nail for
Right side.
last place.
Clear
That
on the
might
right.
be a slowdown, unfortunately. Hopefully not. Nah, cool.
There's an incident ahead.
An incident ahead.
Car on your left.
I don't really want to make this 3 wide, so let's
Stay
just
on the
chill
left.
out a little bit. It's the opening lap. Everyone's a bit frantic. I've got pace to be battling near the front, so once this race settles into a rhythm, this Williams is all over the shop.
Right side.
Just rear-ended me, the
Clear.
dumbass.
Car on your left.
Hopefully I don't get any
Hold your
damage
line.
from that.
And the right.
Now there's someone on my inside. I'm going to have to give him the space.
There's an incident ahead.
They're on the left.
How's this all rejoining
On
going to
your
go?
left.
Oh my god.
Still there.
This guy's going to make
3
it
wide.
3
In the
wide,
middle.
man.
Clear on the left, 2 wide.
3 wide.
Oh,
In the
just
middle.
survive, just survive, just
Clear on the
survive.
left, 2 wide.
Jesus Christ.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Stay on the left.
That guy's
Clear.
going to cause an
Right
incident.
side. You're in the middle. 3 wide.
Oh,
Clear on the right, 2
come
wide.
on. Don't
Clear on
get
the
hit,
left.
don't get hit. Dude,
Let's make sure we rejoin safely.
These guys are
Car
idiots.
approaching, keep left. Clear.
Alright, hopefully no damage. Let's find
That
out.
looks fine. No damage.
Don't have to pit. That's what happens when you start at the back of these races, man. Alright, let's focus up. What have I got? I'm in probably last, 21st, I'm going to guess. Bit of time to the guys in front. There's going to be chaos. I don't know why you're so
On your
slow.
right. Clear.
We're probably going to have people pitting. We're going to have incidents. So this race is not over.
Mamma mia, che in Dubai.
Car stop right side.
Car stopped on the right. Alright, what position do we end lap in? End lap 1 in? 23rd. Alright. Well, So we're going to have to hope for a lot of incidents if we want to gain any or not lose too much iRating. But again, long race and people in this F4 series are just nuts. They all think lap 1 is where you win it all. But we've got a few races we'll get in around here today. So race 1 may not go to plan, but hopefully I can qualify for race 2. A lot of dirt on the road through here. And we are catching these guys pretty quickly.
Car stopped on the left.
Another car stopped.
Go right.
He had quite a bit of damage and he's retired, so that's a freebie. I'll take all the freebies I can get right now. This guy must have damage. Yeah, he's retiring. Another freebie. Have I got any incident points? I got 2 incident points. That's Stu as well. Yeah, imagine seeing that kind of racing in F1. I mean, you see it in the F3s and the F2s, the young lads driving and racing around. But obviously in here, no one's got the fear of getting injured, so they just send it in outrageous spots. Which is fine by me, because look how hard they're battling up there. I reckon in a lap or 2, I'll be in that battle.
To go.
10 minutes to go, so we're only 5 minutes down, and look, and they're about to go like 2 or 3 wide into turn 1 into La Source.
24.
There's going to be another incident. I'm calling it.
7.
No, there wasn't. Yeah, I'll be on that by the end of this lap, I reckon. And we're into P19 thanks to those freebies. We got Tanjiro behind and coming out the pits. So again, if I can get close to the top 10, that means I will hopefully just be able to salvage some of my iRating. And really the lucky part is I got away with all that kerfuffle in lap 1 with no damage. Someone's off wide into Lakecom.
Stopped on the left.
Oh, that was an interesting rejoin from that green fella. I wonder if it's that same green fella that was causing all the chaos before. Can't tell. No, I don't think it. Or is it? Anyone remember what the guy's name was? I think I might have heard Pedro come walking into the room then. Alright, we're almost in the back, and that green guy that was battling hard, I think is only in this pack up the road too. So after all he's trying as hard as he can to get in front of me, he's only right there. I've driven the W12-13 on my friend's iRacing, and let me tell you, the W12 is so good to drive. But it's so unpredictable, the car just snaps out of nowhere. Yeah, like, the way the physics in iRacing are nuts, man.
¿Qué haces, hermano?
Alright, we're going to be in this battle very soon. We need slipstream though. And we got a Red Bull driver in front of me. Always got to be careful when you come across guys using Red Bull liveries. Pedro, I think I heard him. I can't see him in his bed, but I've only got a tiny gap to look through my nose. Now I'm not close enough for slipstream, so they're going to pull away from me this lap. Actually, I need to turn off refueling. Thought I did that. They're 3 wide into Eau Rouge. How did they survive that? That is nuts. That's going to be an incident. Opposition way in. No more freebies that lap. These guys are touching down Kemmel Straight. They're 3 or 4 wide up into Lake Holm. That's a crash for sure. Oh, they kept it clean. Good on them.
There's an incident
Oh,
ahead.
no, they didn't. Seen that coming, and that's going to be another crash. Oh, another crash.
Sorry.
It's all kicking off.
Blue flag, Google.
I'm not sure how many positions I've just gained, but it's just all started kicking off here in the F4s. I'm going to be in this battle here soon.
P4, enjoy it, tiene más.
Completely understand what you're saying, Sergio. Right, I'm in this battle now. Let's play it smart. I don't want to get held up by him or get into an incident with him. Especially this Red Bull fella. But now I'm on his ass. He might start pushing the guy in front a bit harder and go for an unordinary lunge. Alright, again, I just want to see the end of this. After everything we've been through this race, I want to see the end. Let's just sit here out of slipstream. How's this going to go? I'm going to let off the brakes early.
The car in P2. Just
Okay,
gets
they're
past the
very
flag.
slow into the bus stop.
2.501.
Now the green car's going to get a slipstream from the fella in front.
24.
And they're still battling hard up the road again too.
5 minutes to go.
5 minutes to go. Took us 10 minutes, but we're back in this fight. Look at them battling up there. Slow each other up, boys. We'll have an instant something. This Red Bull might have peaked a bit early here, possibly. We're in a bit of a slipstream train. I'm throwing all this dirt up at me. Red Bull being sensible, that's crazy work. Oh, what are you braking so hard for? I want to get in front of that guy.
Stay on the left. Stay left. Left side. Stay on the left. On your right. You're on the left. 3 wide. Clear.
Too wide through Puan. Good racing from these two. And they kept it clean too.
On your left.
And they kept it clean until they didn't.
Right.
Red Bull
About
driver
5
again.
laps to your left.
I'm not sure. Who do you guys think was at fault for that one there? Alright, let's play it smart here. What position am I in? 15, so I'm going to be a little bit higher than P15 now. Let's just sit here in the slipstream. I don't want him to defend into the bus stop chicane. Oh, he takes his minimum speed so slow. Why? That mid-apex speed was nuts.
25.5.
Make him think I was going for a lunge. But really, I'm just going to try and set up my run up the straight. Now, he's not going to be in slipstream. Should be able just to pass him here. Let's just have a little bit of a lift prior, just so I don't hit him going into Rouge. And now we go.
Left side.
He's left the door open too, you
And
fool.
right. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Gotta try and avoid all that dirt there. And then cover the
On
inside.
your left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear on the left. Clear left.
Run him out of
Left
road.
side. Clear on the left.
I don't think I'm gonna have the pace to run away from him here. Hey Tox, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. He's definitely still right there. And he's still in my slipstream, so that's unfortunate. Let's see how he goes. Is he going to play it like I played it and not send it into the bus stop chicane? Let's find out. So keep an eye on my mirrors. Can't see him at the present. He is still there though.
The leader just did a 23.055. Left side. Still there. Clear on the left. Clear left. White flag. One more lap to go.
Oh, I'm bottomed out.
Car on your left. Hold your line. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. 20.
Yeah, that was a dumb move from him, I think. Trying to go for it there. Alright, gotta keep an eye on him here. He's gonna be close. Here he comes.
Car on your left.
Wait.
Keep it to the right. Still there. Clear on the left. Clear left. Left side. Keep it to the right. Clear on the
Dumbass,
left.
dude.
Clear left. You've
Dumbass.
got wheel damage.
Wheel
If one
damage.
of your wheels is out of alignment, you'll have less grip out there.
Oh, come on. Car wasn't turning there. Try. Let's hope that I can just get close enough into the bus stop chicane. Let's just try and get this car back to that slipstream. He's gone wide. I'm not going to be close enough though. I need a mistake out of him.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1 second.
Yeah, not going to be close enough. Well, it's been a pretty good race, really. Pretty fun. Obviously, lap 1 is what it is. We'll go again. There is obviously one of these races run every hour.
Linda la que hicieron. Linda la que hicieron.
So we'll see if maybe our second race of the night can go any better. Good racing from the Red Bull. What was his name? Shino. Yeah.
Slow car on the right. Got a car stopped ahead.
Where have we finished in the end? B13, not
There's the second flag.
overall, not too bad.
We'll get him next
Considering I was 23rd at the end of that one. I'll take that. Alright, let's pull her over up here. Yeah. Now, surprisingly, crashing's not too bad in VR. It's going in reverse that really gets me. Yeah, that little chart down the bottom is my throttle brake tracer. So you can see how I'm using the throttle and that sort of thing. Alright, let's get out of here. Actually, let's first just have a quick look at that guy's defensive moves there. or attacking moves. So if we just do that, go back a lap. Let's have a look. So he's tried to attack me into turn 1. I was actually going into that thought about giving him the move and hoping for the best. And then let's jump onto him. So he's going to be nice and close. I hang the inside. He takes it. I try and make the room. He tried not to let me. That's fair though. That's a bit of both of us. I went as late as possible. He went even later. That's not. It looked a lot worse on board. It looked a lot worse on board there. He's just trying to keep it on the track. So, yeah, I don't think that was nothing intentional there. Let's have a look at my move on him. So we pull up alongside him, take me inside, he just leaves the door open. Someone's talking Portuguese maybe? Mexican? Lay on the brakes, that was quite a bit easier. Where I sort of squeeze him out here, so out of the two of us, I wouldn't really say I squeezed him there, that was fair. That was fair. Let's just mute this so I can hear that. Alright, let's go have a look at lap 1 and just see what the hell happened, eh? I just realised my chats aren't up on screen here.
Hola mía, ¿qué disculpa?
Alright, so let's have a look at this chaos. Streamer I'll watch has Unreal set up for F1. Now I've seen Thom, who was sort of up and coming when I was streaming, he's got himself like an actual F1 car. So at this point here, I kind of just wanted to survive lap 1. And obviously I survived it barely, but sat in a slipstream. There's a guy going really slow on the apex here. Oh, how did number 19 not have a mod? Let's have a look at that from his onboard. How does this guy survive this? So he goes to take the apex, not realising there's a slow car there. Has a huge moment. He did really well to save that. That's unreal. Back to this though, so I didn't want to make it 3 wide, that would have just been dumb. The guy behind me, I believe here, gets very excited. 16. Again here, I'm just trying to keep it clean. Rear ends me there, bit of netcode contact by the looks of it, and then 19's trying to get around the outside of me. And I'm gonna, oh no, he actually makes it work. That is a fantastic overtake. So again, was I being a bit too cautious? Probably. Because then I got car 16 here down my inside.
Oh my god.
It's about to be 3 wide. A little bit of contact on me. Was that me? I think that might have been me turning into him. Yeah, that's me. And then we have a little bit of contact with 22. We're still 3 wide in the middle of Buon. That is silly, man. But, and this is where it's all going to go wrong. So is this going to be my fault? There's contact in front of me. I get hit by the Mercedes. A little bit of front end contact there. And luckily, that's about it. So if you have a look at it from this guy, there's contact in front. I'm avoiding him. Tiny bit of wheel-to-wheel contact, and it's enough to send me round. But yeah, that is just what it is. Damn, Buzz Light, you're in your ace. All right. Let's go get ready for this next one, shall we? Nah, no point saving that replay. When you have to fly jets. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people actually love using the Pimax Crystal Super for flying jets and that. Let's, register. There was 212 drivers registered for that race. That is stupid. How many splits? We were in top split of 7 splits. We were in the top. Alright, cool. So, finishing in what? 13th or 12th in the end there. We're going to get a loss of I rating of 0.2. That's really good. We're chasing 4K, so not having too much there. Loss is good. We had 6 incident points, so we lost 0.0 or 0.11 safety rating. We're an A-grade license with a bit of a buffer. Shino, yeah, he was a good racer there in his Red Bull. I'm always a bit nervous around him, but we survived. Courtney Wing with the win from Morocco. 3.6k, 4k driver second, Marcel Kiefer. He started 19th in front of me, finished in 3rd, so he's had an absolute cracker. That's what you get from pro esports drivers, I believe. I didn't know anyone else in this lobby. I've raced with Nico before. Yeah, that's about it. Me too. I love Phasma. Oh, Phasmophobia. Yeah. I will not be playing Phasmophobia. You've seen what I was like playing Phasmophobia on a monitor. You would not be seeing me do that on a whatchamacallit, on VR anytime soon. Luckily, you can get into dogfights in a jet. Yeah. What'd you say? I think I missed on someone is rested bright as Daisy and someone else is surviving off monster. Even though I was sat completely still in the game, I still got... You got motion sickness fishing. That's nuts. That's almost impressive. Alright, I'm going to load into this lobby. Let me know down below out of 10 what you thought of the F1 race in the chat. And when I get back, we'll have a chat about it. But let me join this session so I can get into some practice again. I'll be right back. Alright, I gotta remember to unmute. Alright, Pedro's decided to come follow me in. Hey, come here. Oh, let's see. I'm not sure if you can see him. Oh, I left my bloody mouse up on the computer. You know how hard it is to get in and out of this, Pedro? Oh. Oh. Alright. Come here, honey, come here. Yeah, buddy. Oh, there you go. You can just see the top of his head. Yeah. You're a good boy, buddy. Yeah, little ped. Hey. No, you want the treat. I lie, he didn't come here by himself, he followed me for this. Yeah, you followed me for this, didn't you? Hey, Knuckles? Pedro, Knuckles? Yeah. Hmm? He might just stare at the camera. Here you go, buddy. Pedro, here you go. Nom 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 nom. He's a good boy. He's a good egg. What's up, big dog? Yeah. He's a good egg. He's a very good egg. Alright, we're going to get out and track again and get a little bit more practice in a second. Alright. Then EW. So, how did we think? The 5.2 race, didn't realize F1 was still on. I bet one day Ted's iRating gonna be on par with Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen's lucky. I love that. I mean, you really want me to get on horror? No, Pedro, come back. Wait, your ears folded in. Come here. Your ears folded away. What? Don't leave me. Stay here with me, please. Yeah. Where? Yeah. In bed. Go in. Alright, go hang out by yourself. Be a loner. I missed one of the US group games because I dislike Halo next week. Yo, thanks for the sub as well. Oh, that reminds me. While I remember, I'm gonna turn on the text to talk text thing, so when people follow in that, I should hear it. So if I go to here, click that, get started. Because I don't know why it's not talking to me. Edit this motherfucker. Alert box. Yeah, open that up. Settings. Follower alerts. Talk to text. Alright, let's just simulate this.
Marlene is now following.
Let's just make it a little bit louder. Cool. So 59% and 40 there. Then if I go sub, let's go 40 there. Talk to text. Announce action. Yeah, now let's just try the sub. See if this works. No. Why not? Why not? Why not if I go follow sub 1?
Alameda just subscribed.
Yeah, cool. So that's working now. Now. I probably should do the raid one too, really. Talk to text. Alright, let's save that. So now we should be sweet. Oh damn, I didn't know I subscribed this long. 13 months, a year now, my friend. Unreal. I do appreciate it, and I'm not sure if a lot of you guys on Twitch have noticed, but when I have my videos, I do thank subscribers both from YouTube members and Twitch subs too. But yeah, imagine Phasmophobia in this Pimax Crystal Super could be intense. So maybe one day, we'll get out there and go for it. But Halo next week, you're ready for it. Cake Vetter. Just watch you hit the deck in VR on this. Yeah. It's probably one day. One day I might. Oh, mate, that's an off track, buddy. It's cool because you can sort of in VR. So say I change person. Just go static. I can just sit here and watch like I'm a spectator. Let's see how he goes in turning in here. Oh, that's a nice line. It's a very nice line, mate. Ooh, into Bruxelles. So this would be the view of like your marshals and that. Oh, this would be good. Into Puan. Oh. I love Cape Verde. Should we call Cape Verde from now on? Yeah, that's me with my football too. Let's get out on track. That's enough watching people. Let's get out there. Alright. What lap times are people doing in this session? 24.4s. Not bad. Like, with this season of F1, when Oscar just about got that win at Japan stolen from him, I was like, okay, McLaren are so bad. And then since that race, they've maybe had one race as a team. And it's funny that now that Oscar and Lando aren't fighting in a championship fight, I'm back to liking Lando Norris again. It's like Lando Norris was one of my favourites. You guys would remember that from years ago that have been in Twitch, that have been in my Twitch community for quite some time, like Abby and that. You guys must remember when Daniel Ricciardo first made his announcement to McLaren. I was like, this is the best because that's two of my favourite drivers going to be in the same team. It was a good day to be alive, and then obviously McLaren did what they did to Ricciardo, which is all fair. And then my new boy Oscar Piastri came into the sport by storm too, and I was like, no, he did well. I don't blame I don't think McLaren were favouring either driver. I'm not like that though. Honestly, nah, I've heard good things though. I'm low-key just hanging out for Solo Leveling's movie to be released. I kind of want to race with other people, like just be driving. I don't want to be driving around by myself, so let's just pull over here, wait for someone to come driving, and then we'll drive around with them. Alright, keep on. 18 seconds till Takayuki Uehara joins me. Or maybe I'll wait the 40 seconds. What movie are we talking about now? Project Hail Mary, I haven't seen it. Let's wait for the next pack because it's quite a pack of cars and they're a bit higher I rating. Takayuki might not be as... Yeah, fair. 111 drivers are ready for this next race too. So that's probably going to be chaos too. Alright, let's wait up for Marcelo. Just drive nice and slow. What's been new in the life of Tox? I know I like Interstellar is the best film. Interstellar is a great film, but I remember when I went and first watched it, I was so confused.
On your left. Hold your line. They're on the left.
Did I keep myself close enough to these guys? Probably not.
Car 8 just hit the fastest lap. 24.616.
Oh no. Where'd he go? Hopefully this guy. doesn't just pull away from me here, because I'm not in his slipstream. I didn't time my run out of that final corner well at all. I just want to enjoy a practice session running around with people. We've got 8 minutes till the next race starts. Is that Interstellar? Yeah. He's just throwing grass on me on purpose, I think. This car's very much point and shoot around Spa. Get the nose where you want it to go, and then just stamp on the throttle. Oh, he's a bit wide. I'm definitely not the fastest in an F4. More confident in the Super Formula Light, but the F4 is still a fun car to drive, and they're always packed lobbies. I mean, look at this, 130 drivers registered for the next event. Let's just feather the throttle until we get close to bus stop. That's far enough to run away. Now we should have enough momentum. Yeah, here we go. I've timed that well.
Car on your left. Still there. Clear on the left. Clear left. Car. 60.
Just hit the fastest lap.
24.
Just a nice little drift out of the final corner.
Left side. Keep it to the right. Clear on the left. Clear left. 23.523.
I need to be more confident on throttle out of the source. We're just going to try and practice our wheel-to-wheel racing here.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. Keep it to the right. Clear on the left.
On him. No more, could not have used any more of the track there. Is he going to go for a sand?
Right side.
There he is.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
Clear on the right.
It's done well though, because that compromises me the whole way through this section too. This is some good wheel-to-wheel practice here for the two of us. And look at that, he's sitting out of my slipstream. So we might be able to learn a thing or two from this bloke.
Car on your left. Hold your line. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Car stopped ahead. 24.366. Go right. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Clear left.
I just tried to compromise his run, but he got a better run than me. This guy's a high-rated driver as well, almost 6K. Just about double what I am. There's levels to this shit.
Right side.
He's giving me the outside
Stay on the
line this
left.
time.
Still there. Keep to the left. Hold your line, hold your line. Clear. Car on your left. Hold your line. Hold your line.
This is how you're
Hold your
battle,
line.
man.
They're on the left. Left side. Keep it to the right. Hold your line. Stay on the right. Stay on the left. Stay left.
Tried to park it on the apex a bit there and it didn't work for me.
Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Keep to the left. Clear on the right. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Still there. They're on the left. 25.748.
He's holding off nicely too. I'm
Car
just
stops
gonna...
on the right. Car on your left. Hold your line. Stay on the right. Keep it to the right. Stay on the left. Stay left. Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Stay on the right. Stay on the right.
I couldn't use the apex there. He did really well.
Hold your line.
Oh man, if only everyone
Stay on
raced
the
like
right.
this.
Hold your line. Stay on the left. Stay left. Car. 35. Just hit the fastest lap. 22.871.
Oh, I'll see you out in the race, my friend.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Whew. Oh, that was good fun. Alright, let's get out to this lobby. Now, hopefully we can have battles like that this race. Ugh. There was a part of me kind of hoping that Pedro would come to bed next to me. He did not. Car 11, that's good to see. Catch Me If You Can is a severely underrated movie. Alright, being car 11 here means we might, if we can have a good race, get a good clean run and maybe get some iRating. Glasses need to wipe down. Alright, let's get this bad boy on. So my goal for this one here is going to be just do better than the last race. And if I can qualify, that'll automatically be better. Alright, who we got in this lobby? Marcelo Rivera is car number 1. So it's some quite strong drivers in this lobby here. So this is going to be a very competitive race. A handsome Squidward. Yeah, I don't know how you see that. She's called him Squidward. That is nuts. So you reckon if they do a live action SpongeBob, that's who they should use? He probably won't do it because they'll probably go off script. What country is old mate from? And the top Marcelo? Can't tell you. I think it's just the square features. Alright, let's get a quali lap in this time. Alright, so being car 11, which means theoretically I'm the 11th fastest driver on the grid here. What position do we think I'm going to be qualifying? Top 10 or bottom 10? Head up, Eau Rouge and Radion. Yeah, I actually didn't. I stopped watching in season 4. Is a compliment. Yeah. Like I even tried re-watching The Witcher. Like I started from the start and then tried to continue on through, and I just couldn't. Attempt the voice, just standard English, yeah. Just shut Netflix and went to bed. Never seen it. I mean, it's like if they were just to change. I mean, they did. That's all they did is they changed the main actor, and it's like, come on. People are so invested in that actor. It's hard to see which are Gerald as anyone else.
Green, green, green. Here comes your first time lap.
Alright, let's see where I can qualify this car. Qualifying's never been my strong suit, but you never know, you might pull one out our ass. A little sideways out of the source, but all in all, that felt good. So let's head up Eau Rouge and Radion, put the minimum amount of steering angle through the car. Jump this curve a little bit. Alright. And now straight line to the braking zone here. braking about halfway through this curb. Down to third. I've missed my apex by a smidgen, which does ruin your run through Lakecom. Still took it flat though. Minimum speed was probably higher, but I feel like I didn't get a great exit out of No Name. Might have broke a little bit too much into Puon. That was a good run through Piff Path. Oh, just held it on track there through Stablos. I always poke my tongue out when I'm concentrating on laps, like, and I realise it, and I'm like, I'll be sitting here like, just need to not do it.
One more lap.
Just caught myself doing it again.
23.555.
I felt like a better exit. You guys all know from the Delta bar on the top of the screen, but I don't see any of that. All the overlays and like relatives and standing juicy, the track map, I don't see any of that. I'm just sitting there with nothing. Which is just how I like it. Every now and again I'll pull up this black box here and I can see some like laps and relatives and do my brake ballast changes, but everything else is raw. Nah, there's no point going back to bed now. Oh, that's a poor run through Lakecom. Might be okay, but it's a lap over. Now, where am I sitting right now? P7. That's going to drop. 23.5 is pretty good though. It's not fantastic, but it's pretty good. I just got another lazy off track. Not as poor as you thought. Yeah. That's good to hear. You should go get iRacing, Dan, and we can get back into our multi-class or multiplayer racing again. Right, we'll bring you into the pit lane. Because this, with the off track, this lap won't count. At the moment we're sitting P7, but everyone still has to finish their second lap. And Marcel's not put in, oh not Marcel, Marcelo or whatever his name was, car number 1, he hasn't got a lap in yet. I'm expecting him to be flying up there. And there he is.
Pit box in 10. The officials don't like the way you're
Marcelo's
driving.
put it in
Your lap times will be
P4 with a
deleted until you reset the
22.9,
car
so
and
the
try
leaders
again.
are rapid.
5, 3,
But the good
2,
thing about
There's the
this,
checkered flag.
1. Right here.
the good thing about Spa is with the slipstream, it doesn't matter if they're that much faster on raw pace. Oh, P14 is going to be such a rough start. Mid-pack, not ideal. You want to be put to shame again? Yeah, why not? Believe it or not, I've somehow gotten better at racing since then. I have a shot there, don't I? You have a shit. Did you say you have a shit every time you say words? Alright, am I on the right screen? iRacing 2. Yep, and yep. Alright. I think we both have. Let's go. I don't know if you have a PlayStation. Alright, so starting. I think it's P14. Yeah, P14. Let's see how we go here, eh?
You're experiencing some network difficulties.
That's not
if
ideal.
it continues, they may remove you from the session. The estimated SOF is
3,265.
It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
Oh, we got a Cadillac to my right, a Cadillac livery car. I've designed my own livery here, so everything, my
5 cars
car
left to grid.
is my design. Got a Ferrari up there. Usually Formula 1 liveries you've got to be careful about. And blamed autocorrect. Go to the hospital because it's a lot.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Alrighty. It's 15 seconds. How do we think this lap one's going to go, guys?
Waiting on the final car to grid. Everyone's gridded.
Alright, and the lights are on now.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Decent launch.
On your right. Go right. Hold your line.
That Ferrari
Clear
checked
on the
up
right,
so
clear
hard.
Clear on the left. Clear left.
Alright, let's just sit out here so I'm not in slipstream. Because I want to hit slipstream after Eau Rouge and Radion. Just like that. Where are you going? Let's go the outside line so then I can bail to the inside if need be.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there.
There's an incident ahead.
Go right.
Like that.
Clear on the right.
They say you cut the course.
Another
Slow down and give
incident.
that time back.
I'm not going to overtake these two because I've got to slow down. And that just feels illegal. Come on. There we go. I was going to say, don't give me that glitch. Sometimes it gets stuck at 0.1. I need to get back into the slipstream of this Ferrari. Chaotic start. We're definitely up quite a few positions here. Oh, tyres are definitely cold. These two are going to get held up a little bit through stablos, which is good for me. Still cold tyres. And the black car up the road went wide, so he's compromised. The cars behind have got a good run on me. What's the gap? 0.8. That's slipstream almost. These two will battle into bus stop chicane. These guys aren't going to be battling me into the bus stop, so I can focus on my line. Use right on the outside of the curb there so I don't bottom the car out.
30.2.
Now I'm in slipstream.
You're in the top 10. Good job.
And the guy behind me is caught right onto the back of me too. But again, let's just pull out a slipstream here. I don't really want to be in it at this stage. It's a bit too early. Now I'll jump in. Although now am I too far away? Nah, this is good. This is good.
There's an incident ahead.
An incident ahead. It's not what you want to hear as you're going over Radion. Alright, he's going to go up the inside of the Ferrari. How's this battle going to go? Which horse do I choose to follow?
Car on your right. Stay on the left. Clear.
That's a good move. Around the outside of the blue car into Bruxelles. Now I'm firmly in the slipstream of the Ferrari, but this blue car is right on me now too. Oh, the Ferrari was loose through the opening part of Piff Paff. Oh, they did battle into Stavlo behind me too, which is great news. Take the racing line, there you go. I didn't want to slow each other up into the bus stop, so I don't want to give the guys behind a slipstream run up Camel Straight. Although he's close enough for it though.
23.714.
10 minutes to go.
And I don't think I'm too close right now. This could be a good little distance.
Car on your left.
He's
to the
giving me
right.
the room there, 4 wide. That is nuts.
Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Alright, we're about to get involved in the battle for the lead here. Oh no, for the podium anyway. We just need to get into that slipstream. And then battling into Piff Paff will help us. Oh, I've gone very wide through there though. Now, I might lose a position to the Ferrari because I am not close enough to this pack.
Right side. Still there. Stay on the left. Stay on the left. Keep to the left.
Clear on the right.
That's fine though, the guys at front of us luckily were battling as well.
23.518.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Look at this pack of cars all fighting for the lead right now. This is nuts. The Ferrari's had a good run out of the source. I'm still relatively close. I'll be closer to him than he is to the guy in front. But he still will be getting pulled along.
The car in P60 just set the fastest lap.
23.193.
I'm not going to be able to make a move here, but that's fine by me. This Ferrari's well poised at the moment. Ooh. Bit robust defense from the black and white car there. I reckon that's that Marcelo fella I was racing in practice, so we know he's clean. There's just nowhere for me to go right now. The top two now are going to run away. I've just let off the gas a bit there because this fella in front, car 1, went wide. There's this guy behind me. He's right there. I thought I had one more gear to shift into there, but I did not. I don't really want to make this 3 wide anywhere.
24.081. Left side. Stay on the left. Stay left.
Alright. This is going to be interesting, this ending.
5 minutes to go.
5 minutes to go. Let's play it cool.
The car in P60 just set the fastest lap.
23.155.
I'm not really close enough to do anything right now. It's 3 wide. Maybe it is. Don't make it 4 wide.
Left side. Keep it to the right. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
That was done by the Ferrari driver there. That was so done by him. Hopefully we can get back into this slipstream and get away from the Ferrari. And unfortunately the guy that was behind this battle the entire time is the one that lost out from all of that in no name.
Like you had about 5 laps left of fuel.
Where is he? He's coming. Surely he just plays it smart and lets us both catch back up here. These guys need to go side by side so we can get back into the slipstream.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap.
22.833. Car 8.
What are we?
Taking the
0.8.
lead.
It's just not going to be close enough, especially with how close they are. Surprised a new one flew off, yeah. Alright, so the Ferrari should pass me here. I'm not going to make his life too difficult because at the end of the day I want to catch this group up the road.
Left side. Still there. Still there.
Yeah, fuck it.
They're on the left.
Go, boy. Go. Go. Yeah. Push, Ferrari, push. What do you guys think of the Ferrari livery? Do you like it, or are you not on the bandwagon of it? These guys are just able to carry a little bit more speed through Puon than me. Oh, am I close enough? I don't know, I don't think so. 0.8 again. These guys are just that tiny bit quicker through the mid-section compared to myself. I need that slipstream to stay in it. But look at them just all pulling away from me. Hopefully they battle into the bus stop, go side by side, hold each other up. It looks like they are. The leaders are just trying to run away with it a bit.
White flag, 1 more lap to go.
And that's the last lap now. And this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. So let's just play our cards right here. Let's get in the slipstream of the closest car.
20.
He backed out of it.
0.76.
The leader just did a
23.661. Car 5
has taken the lead.
Alright, they're going to go side by side up Eau Rouge. Here we go. This is about to get spicy. And they're 3 wide. Again, I'm going to hold this line in case I need to bail off to the inside.
on your left. Stay on the left. Stay left. Right side. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear.
Turn, bitch.
On your right.
Ferrari's trying to get that
Clear
back
on
on
the
me.
right.
Alrighty. How's the bus stop chicane going to go here? Someone's going to get audacious here. You just know it, one of the leaders are off.
Right side. Keep to the left.
I've gotten two of them. Let's
And
go.
Clear on the right.
Now
Good
slope
racing.
on the right. No
P4.
left. You're in fourth. Good
Awesome
job.
work.
Right side.
Nice one. Warren.
Whew. Good racing there, lads. That was unreal. So we've somehow managed
Warren,
P4
eres
there, I
tú,
think.
tío, ¿qué pasó ahí? Por último, sorry, por perrito.
P4 in the end there. That was great. Sheesh, that was intense. I need to breathe. That's what I mean. These cars, when you're battling side by side, just gets absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Oh, I need to breathe for a second. Alright. I need this cool down lap just to let the brain unwind. P4 being car 11, that should be quite a gain of I rating for me here. Here's the oh no, not the Williams, I thought that was the Williams from earlier. Oh. Yeah guys, what do you think of that? That little show that the guy, me and the other drivers put on for you. Oof, my brain is cooked right now. Just tried to play it as smart as possible there. Going around the outside of Bruxelles, that was a must to get past the Ferrari. Had to get that done if I wanted to fight any higher up. And then obviously the two leaders having to come together at the end there as well. Gave us an extra position. But that was some very fair racing from all of us there. Like, I haven't seen racing that fair and tidy for quite some time in the F4s. Whoosh. Sheesh. And we've got about 25 minutes to the next one, and we do one more for the day. 3 races will be perfect, and hopefully we can have a good one again. I'm a bit sad, I don't think I hit start recording on my recordings, otherwise this would be a good one to put up on as a YouTube video. But it's a live race exclusive, I think. Let's bring you into the pit lane. Have a look at that chaotic last lap. I don't really think... We'll have a look at turn or lap 1 as well, and what happened with a bunch of the guys near the front, because that's where we gained a lot of positions and our race really opened up for us.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh, overshot him a little bit. Sorry, bud. Alright. Have a good night, Abby. Sorry I missed that one there. You will try your best. Have a good sleep, that's it. Forget you don't see half the screen. Looks like those little lights are a cool thing. Huh? Huh? What? Yeah, that is the current Ferrari livery, yeah. So I missed so much of the chat then. I was just so locked in. I mean, look at how we finished that race. Look at that. Insane. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just to let you know when there's someone around me. Because I know, but as viewers, the more information I can give the viewers, the better, I believe. Not you guys. What happened to you? Fighting for the lead. Oh, he's just going to get a little touch. Oh, it was a netcode hit. Oh, how does he get that off the wall? That is insane. He's going to lose out so much. He's going to He's going to go from being in first place to 7th, 8th. Look at our little pack here. And the exit I was able to get. Sheesh. That was unreal. Alright, let's have a look at the start first. Here we are. Got a half decent launch. Did we make up any positions? So we're nice and easy. We have 2 people making the most of me being a bit cautious. I get held up by a Ferrari and I actually lose 2 positions there. So I go from 14th to 16th now in one corner, but again it's early days in the race. We're not, I mean, we're in a slipstream, we're not that bad. Look at them, they're battling up the road, but obviously don't see any of that. I'm so locked in on this little group in front of me. Pulled to the outside, car 13's holding the inside. I'm taking this side of the road so I can make a move to the inside of the chicane if need be. I see there's guys on the apex, so for my race I needed to do that. I don't know what happened to you. And do I capitalise? No, let's let these guys battle it out. Right, so my point of view here, I'm coming around into Lake Com. I see the spinner now, I see him on the apex. I know there's no point trying to take it. So just make sure I get a good safe rejoin. I want to see how you spun. It looked very weird. And then I was going to make that 3 wide, but you know, I was like, look, I've had a pretty lucky start to this race. So I'm going to let these guys do what they need to do. Alright, what happens to this guy? So he also cuts. We rejoins, gets rear-ended there, and yeah, that's what it is. So he got rear-ended. It looked like a netcode hit. But his rejoin, like this guy gets lucky. This guy's I mean, do you say that's a safe rejoin? Like he keeps it pretty well to the left. He knows there's a Ferrari coming on the track too. This guy's gonna have an interesting. No, he's not gonna see it. He takes to the grass. Like, yeah, if this guy did a safe rejoin, there is not much more he could have done. Like, he's rejoined practically the last place possible, and this guy just gets wiped out. Like, and I reckon he's probably gonna let off. So he lets off there because the Ferrari's coming on, and that's what causes the guy to hit him from behind. But what happened up the road to cause all of this? So we got guys going 3 wide into Lakon. So the leaders don't have an incident, but it's these guys here going 3 wide, 3 into 1. Never really works out. He turns across the track, wipes out a few other people. Yep, that's how it goes. And let's have a look at people that tried to take the lines. This guy, he doesn't. So these guys decide to not cut the track, and let's see how it goes for him. Also 3 wide. Yeah. So I definitely made the right call there. And I don't think, where do I get in front of these guys? There. That's where I make my move on him. And he stays with me for quite... Oh, wait, where'd he go? There. How many positions did you lose in that? So he's behind me. He must make a mistake. He hits that curb, pushes it wide. That's how easy it is. He just pushed it wide. And just gets left out to dry here. He's going to defend the inside line, but now he's going to be slow on the exit. And these two are just going to pass him. Yeah, bang, bang. Yeah, that's how easy that is to lose positions. And with the Ferrari, me and the Ferrari, we had a good race together. We didn't hold each other up too much. Like, we didn't battle it too often. Just didn't feel the need to. And then we were able to get involved in this battle here for the remainder of the race. Like, we sort of just sat here and watched it for most of it. I tried to get involved there, got past the Ferrari here. Is this where the contact is? It is, so yeah, it's the contact initially. So he makes contact with me here, and you can see that just pushes me out wide. And then this bloke behind, he's going to be the one that gets... So he was just car 22, he wasn't really fighting for positions. He was just sitting there, but he's going to be the one that... Oh, he bottomed his car out on the curb, that's what it is. Does well to keep it off the wall. Yeah. And then the Ferrari does pass me again because I'm just not in slipstream here and I couldn't get back into it. So he passes me. I don't put up too much of a fight on him. Yeah, but I know, like, here we go, last lap. Let's see how chaotic this is about to be. I don't know why I've still got the headset on. What am I doing? We're just sitting there in slipstream. We're going to try and time it well. Just got to choose the right horse here, really. We know they're all battling hard. They're trying to take the inside line. But again, I'm taking this outside line into Lakon in case I do have to bail off to the inside of the track if there's a crash on the apex. But they're 3 wide. What I'm thinking is they're about to have a monster of a crash. They all get away with it. No contacts. I mean, look at that. Almost getting to the back of the Ferrari. I'm going to focus on my run here. He gets held up, and I'm going to know now he's not going to be able to carry speed into Bruxelles. I'm going to be able to go late on the brakes. Just keep him narrow, keep him pinched to the apex here. And I'm going to be able to go clean around the outside. Gives me the inside to No Name. He leaves me room, fair racing from him. And then I'm just going to take this line here in front of him. bet he thought about going around the outside into Piff Pack here, but he thinks better of it because at the end of the day, you want to be close enough to this pack here to make up as many more positions as possible. So he's just sitting there trailing. Here we go. Through Blanchimont. Obviously, there's been the incident up the road. We see the slow car. It's alright. Time to pick a lane. They go inside. I'm going to go outside. And they're going to all get pinched up here. I actually get held up quite a bit, but we're going to just make sure we get the exit, get the run. They go wide. And they're able to take that position. Very nice. B4. Let's save that replay as well. Lovely little move. Lovely little move. Alright, let's have a look at the results. We got a gain of 67 in iRating. Beautiful stuff there. And we actually lost safety rating, so only 5 incident points. And the 4X would have been with the Ferrari. So, nuts, isn't it? I can't believe we got a net loss of safety rating there, but we're in the A grade. We're still in a nice safety buffer. So 2.36 is pretty damn good. Got, like I said, gain of iRating though. 67, bringing me back to 3,400. I'll take that. Much needed. We're going to do one more, so we'll register. But again, I need to take a whiz. These races, yeah, they take it out of the bladder. Let's see. Let's just have a look and see what races we're going to have next week. Because obviously we got the F4. Every Monday we're going to be streaming F4s. So what races can we do next week? We have okay, so Portugal for Europe. Let's just get rid of the sports car for a second. Americas, we have, it was Brazil this week. Watkins Glen, Boot 2. That's a, is that the layouts with the bus stop in it? It does have the bus stop. That'll be an interesting, that's going to be a slipstream fest again. So that was Americans. Now what? So Europe was, what about this one here? Where are we going to next week? Hungaroring. That'll be good. So they're just following the F1 around. That's pretty cool. That could be an interesting race. These cars are good around Hungaroring. They can actually overtake. And then where is the Asia Tour? Where is the Asia Tour? America's Asia Tour. Here we go. So it was Mount Panorama this week. We did have a good race around there, but we are at Fuji next week. That's pretty cool. I like Fuji. And we've just been there this week in the Super Formula Light, so that should be popular. Where are the Super Formula Lights going next week? So we just had Fuji. Next week we have Spa, so back at Spa. I will be doing it, but that is... we've had the F3 last week. No, the Super Formulas 4 weeks ago. The F3 last week. The F4 this week. And then we'll have next week, we'll have Spa. That's crazy. Is it just weekly the big race changes? Yep. So there's series. So let me go to official. So obviously there's heaps of different series. If we go just to my favorite ones, these are the ones I'll mainly race. So like your F4, your Indy Next, more F4s, Formula 3s. So each one there's a 12-week season. Let's get rid of that. So if we go schedule, there's a 12-week season. So we are in week, where does it say? I can't remember. But it can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're in week 4. So a few to go. And like this is like the calendar. So these are obviously, luckily I do own these tracks. But every series has, like, it changes each race. So every Tuesday about 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. my time. So Monday night for you, it'll change. But then you do have, where's results? So you have championships for each one as well. So if we go to results and stats, series standings, once it decides it wants to load, come on. There we go. So these are the series I'm mainly racing week in, week out. So you get, in the 12 weeks, 8 of the weeks count. So 8 are your best finishes. So you get 4 drop rounds. And if we have a look at the Super Formula Lights This is the half an hour long race, this one here. Overall, not even division, I'm in the top 10 in the championship. My mate from my teammates in Black Fang Racing, Dan, is in P3. He's absolutely rapid. Out of the 5 weeks, I've had 9 race starts compared to a lot of these other guys that have had heaps of race starts. Dan's obviously on 9 as well. But like, you look at the guy in P2, he's had 69 race starts here. They don't all count though. Hey, thanks for following.
Amazon.com is now following.
Amazon.com is following. Let's go. Thanks for the follow, mate. Appreciate it. How you doing though, man? Love the Formula Classroom. Yeah, there's not many, not too many. But yeah, so we're top 10 in Super Formula Lights Open in all divisions. But if we go just Div 2, we're going to be inside the top 5, I believe. 4th. So Murati, I've raced with him quite a bit. He's very fast. He's got 1 win himself. I've got 3 wins. But like, you're not always going to get 120 points for the race win. It depends on the strength of the field. So obviously I've been mentioning iRatings. So this 3,000 number, that's our iRating. That's what you sort of work towards. So the higher the overall average iRating of the field, the more points you get per race. So I'm sitting obviously 4th in class. Not too far away from 1st in class. So we have a couple more good results in some strong fields. We should be sitting pretty. I want to get a top 3. That's my goal anyway. And I would like to stay in the top 10 in overall. But with the drop round, could be better. Which Formula Series are you normally racing, my friend? Amazon.com? Was it Glamazon? Is it Amazon.com or Glamazon? Or Glamazon? I don't know. Alright, but we are registered. 72 people for this event. This will be our 3rd race of the night if you're just joining in. F4 mostly, and SFL, yeah, nice. SFL's fun. It's really dropped off in popularity this season though. And obviously Tox, this race for instance runs every hour on the half an hour for me. So there's a 12:30, and then if you look what's coming up, so we've got a 12:30, a 1:30, a 2:30, a 3:30, and that just runs throughout the week every hour. And then you just register for it, and then that gets divided up into splits. So for instance, if we go to that last race, say you had 200 people register for the race, it gets divided up here in the top corner into splits. So our strength of field was 3,285. Getting 4th there is what determines my iRating gain. And then from there, like, you got all these other splits. So there was 9 total races held, all pretty much full lobbies. So what we had 22 people racing that lobby. What did this split have? My headset's in the way. 22 as well. And you have a look. The fastest lap from these guys was a 23.525. And our thing's fastest lap, our split. Where'd it go? That was weird. Our split's fastest lap was a 22.8. So this shows you just the level of competition you're in. Yes, this is probably heavily a slipstream lap, but he's also a good driver. Just rapid boys. Race starts, just amount of races that week or that track. Yeah, that's how many times I've raced this week on this track. So for instance, if we have a look at series standings, go back to Super Formula Lights. The race starts. This is how many races I've done in this car over the 5 weeks. I've done 9 starts. But then if you go, say, just this week. So if I go just to week 5 at Fuji. I haven't done too well. So this week I've going to finish. There's today left. Pretty much all of today left. I'm going to finish 18th this week with 2 starts. And then you're going to have Dan's had 3 starts, so he's had one more extra start than me. You see, I believe Dan actually got a race win here, and I got 2 more points than him, so I must have had a slightly stronger strength of field. But then you have some people here, they like Scott Taylor, he must have had a really strong strength of field. He got 138 there. He had 8 starts this week, and he has an iRating of 6.2k. So, like, I've grinded my ass off to get to 3.3, so the fact that he's at such a high, like, anything above 3k and they're rapid, and then you get your 6k drivers and pretty much 4k plus, and they're all aliens. So I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get to that 4K. But hold that thought, guys. Let's jump into this practice session so you guys got something on screen. What I will do is I'll wait as well. And we'll jump on board with someone. Amazon.com though. So obviously we are streaming in VR. So we will be using the Pimax Crystal Light here in this race. Or Crystal Super, not Crystal Light. And that's what we'll be running. So if you want to watch some VR gameplay, you're in the right spot. Let's wait for this to load. How many people we got registered for this event? So right now we've got 83. Still 6 minutes to go, but 91 now, so it's jumping. We had 191 drivers last race, so this is one of the more popular cars on the service, that's for sure. And once this loads, then I'm going to go run to the toilet, grab a drink, eat a banana or an apple. Alright, just so you guys have got something on screen. Let's jump onto a guy. And he's lagging too much, so I don't want to be on board him. No, we'll stick with it. Alright, I'll leave you guys with this for a second. I shall be back in about 2 or 3 minutes' time. we're back. At least this guy here was still racing around for us. Long toilet break. I went and ate an apple, had a bit of fruit. Just got out of the seat, went and touched some grass for a second. Much needed to get back. Just had to quick call from my manager for my internship. Nice. Are you going to be doing this race, Amazon.com? How long we got? It's about to start. Oh, what happened to you? You just lost it all on your own. Yeah, all on your own. That easy. And then just doesn't hold the brakes and reverse into it. Oh, don't use that curve there, mate. For you this morning, just watching tonight. I just had an absolute belter of a race. Started in 14th and got P4 over the line. So hoping for another good one. First race wasn't so good. Right, I'm gonna dip, try and get some sleep. It's been a pleasure. Hopefully catch more streams, if not work. Yeah, sweet as, man. Appreciate your Toxic for jumping in, man. Appreciate the resub as well. Absolute legend. Seb Eskandari as well, welcome into the YouTube chat. I still haven't figured out how to get the chats on screen, so if anyone's stream knowledgeable, let me know. I need help with that. Catch more shit, but so I'll be streaming every Monday, this same time every Monday, my guys, so it's going to be a sure thing. Always going to be, or not always, 90% of the time it'll be F4s, a bit easier for me to pick up and get into it, and unless the SFLs are going off, but especially with the F4s, they have a race every hour, so I can really, if not sooner, depending if I want to run other tours. But I do quite like the F4s of running this often. But Seb, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Appreciate you stopping by. What are you doing next? Yeah, F4 at Spa here, so the session should be starting soon. Oh yeah, it has, I can join it now. Where's my mouse? Where is my mouse for the stream? There it is. Bang. Alright, let's get to it. So yeah, into the F4 here at Spa. I had a good one just then, 14th to 4th. These strength of fields have been nuts though. Like, absolutely nuts. How'd you go this morning in the races? Amazon.com. You been getting into iRacing much recently, Seb? That apple. I wonder if that apple's fueled me nicely. Hopefully. What car number? I'm car 3. Huh. Being a higher number in iRating's brutal, especially in the F4s at Spa. Anything could happen. I just need to make sure I finish around the top 5 now then, to not lose too much. I want to gain, hopefully I can gain iRating. Oh, got a bit of apple stuff in my teeth. Worst thing about it. I thought it was supposed to keep the dentist away. Far from. I'm going to record this race. I wish I had recorded that last one. That would have been a good race to chuck on YouTube, that last one. But this one will be better. This one is going to be an absolute belter. Top 4 go through to P4. Jesus Christ, man. What's that? Top 4 go through. Top 10 go through, you're in P4. That's unreal, dude. Tuesday night, so tomorrow night. How does one watch them? 6.5 average each race. That is a ridiculous strength of field. Definitely curious to see how this differs from medium. What's that? Oh, the medium IR. You're stuck in, yeah, it's brutal, man. It can be brutal. So the last strength of field was like 3.2k. So this will be interesting. to see what the strength of field is on this one. You guys will actually probably see it on the screen here. I might be able to see it. It's on my test on here. 2.4 strength of field, not too bad. Could be worse, could be better. Okay, just spectate the race. Maybe some will stream, but not. Okay, so it's not like a broadcasted event. Anyway, let's get the headset on and get out on track for qualifying. We don't have too much time because the 8 minutes and these cars taking so long to get around the track. Now let's just make sure I'm still in the border for the headset. There we go. What wheel I use? I'm using a nothing compared to what most people you'll find use, and I'm just using the Moser R5. It is an absolute beast. And then I've got the Pimax Crystal Super here, which Pimax sent out to me to use and review, and it's been incredible. You do definitely need a beefy PC to run this thing to get the maximum out of it. But yeah, I wish I had the chat for both YouTube and Twitch on screen here, so we've got you guys in chat on either side to see each other and chat with each other. Can't remember what we came through last week, Seb, but when you're off to the UK to do some testing, aren't you? I'm pretty happy with the default brake balance or brake bias on this, so I might keep it. I do not. I mean, there's been some rapid boys in these lobbies, so I'd prefer not to start mid-pack. But if we do, we do. Use the Crystal Light. How do you like that? I've got that sitting behind me. That was the headset they sent me first. And I've used that right up until a month ago. And then they sent me this Super. I love the Crystal Light. Absolutely loved it. This is the ultra-wide version of the Crystal Super. So I get quite a bit more field of view. Like, I didn't think it'd be that important, their field of view. But then I put on 140 degrees and I was like, holy shit, this field of view is nuts. Sim magic all the way in your rig? That's crazy, man. I wish I could, I can't afford anything more fancy than the R5. You're gonna head out, Dan? No worries, mate. Appreciate you jumping in. Have yourself a good one, mate. I look forward to seeing you. You should revisit 21. Yeah, one day.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
But yeah, have a good one, Dan. Appreciate you stopping by and joining in the stream, man. Absolute legend. And I shall see you out in the next one. Appreciate the resub too. Again, next Monday, we'll be back. Oh, actually, no. Maybe in Yarbo. Good FPS. Yeah, that's it. The main thing is you need the FPS. Like, I believe I'm sitting between 72 and 90 in this. I actually had to dial down some of the settings from like my iRacing settings to get it to run smoothly when I went from the Crystal Light to the Crystal Super. Hey, Midroos, thanks for jumping into the chat. Definitely Midrio, definitely mispronounced your name. I need to lock into these quali laps. That's not a great one through Lakecom. Let's just try and keep the speed though. As we head now into Bruxelles. Brake at the start of the curb. Trail brake through. I carried a bit too much speed, but that's fine. Just a lift. Hit the apron. Oh, that's going to be wide. Just don't get an off track. This is my banker lap. And that's an off track. Oh man, I didn't do that all race last race, and there we go. never sure whether third or fourth gear is better for the first stab though. I feel like fourth gear you can carry a bit more speed, but you're just not getting the oomph out of the corner. Just for laughs, alright, shoot. Alright, let's get this last lap. I'm going to focus up on it and just see how we can end up.
One more lap.
What lap time are people doing? We've got a 2:23.1. That's nice, man. I need to get into the 23s here. A little too sideways out of La Source. Oh, it didn't work. I need to get that alert working. Sorry about the waste of points. I wish I could refund it. Yeah, I forgot I got to activate that. My apologies. When I was doing my stream settings, I am stupid. I'll say it for you. Oh man, I got to get that activated for you. I do apologize. Oh, that's deep. It's fine. That's a poor run through Lacom. Let's just keep the rest of the lap together here. I just need to get a lap in. I do not want to start near the back. Yeah, that was very safe through pull on. Very safe. Braked a lot more than I normally would. I don't know why I made that noise with my mouth. Pretend you didn't hear that. Yeah, I don't know if I like how this lap's gone. It's felt very scrappy and safe. But like I said, I didn't get a banker. Alright, let's get this car slowed down. One last time. Oh, that's a poor exit too. It's just been one of those laps. What am I going to manage? 24. That's very poor. That's going to be mid-pack. P12. Oh no. Oh no. That is such a poor lap. I'm going to be up against it here. Hasn't really... Oh, yep. Catch the header, Dan. Thanks for jumping in again. Oh, you did refund it? I forgot you. Yeah. Yeah. My bad. I'll get that sorted for the next stream. Alright. Let's see how this race goes for me. Welcome into the chat again, though, Dan, on the other end. I had 4 Dans in chat at one stage here. Oh, I reckon I started next to this guy last race.
The estimated SOF is
2,413.
we expect to be fighting for the podium.
Fighting for the podium. I'm starting in 12th. Well, last race we started 14th, finished 4th on a stronger strength of field. I wish I told you the strength of field on the info box here for me in the black box. Let's make sure if I pit, I'm not putting fuel in. Just going to watch the start, no stress. Well, if it's anything like the start of the last race, it's going to be chaotic.
5 cars left to grid.
Alrighty. 2.4k soft, not too bad. I definitely want to be starting near the front. This is going to be chaos.
Speed up, please.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
I didn't hear what any of those two just said. Alright, 13 seconds.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Here we go. Lights are on.
Green, green, green.
Not a bad launch from myself. Guy on my right's had a cracker of a launch.
Right side. You're on the left. 3 wide.
I seen
Right
contact
side,
there.
two wide.
Got out
You're on the
of
left. 3 wide.
it. Brother,
Still there.
there's the squeeze.
Stay on the left.
He's in slipstream here.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear.
Alright, and now I'm tucked in a slip. I'm going to take the same strategy I used last race and just sit on the outside here. And then if there's an incident into Lacombe, I can take to the inside and cop an off track but avoid a crash. Someone's done a rejoin up the road, that could be questionable. Hey, I'm going to go around the outside of
Right
both of these
side.
guys here.
Go left. Go right. Keep to the left. You're in the middle. 3 wide.
Left side, 2 wide.
They're on the left.
There's an incident behind.
Soy imbécil, concesionario.
Right side. Still there. 3 wide. 3 wide. You're the meet.
Right side, 2 wide.
Clear.
Idiots.
On your left.
I just watched that gap close on me there.
Keep it to the right. They're on the left. They're left.
We knew that yellow car was trouble. I've got to run on this fella. This is what happens when you start mid-pack instead of up near the front where you should be. Do I want to attack this guy early? Let's pull out of his slipstream. Car 24. They're going to battle into the bus stop, so I won't lose too much time if I battle into the bus stop.
On your left.
Oh, that's deep. Sorry, Bella.
Stay on the right. Stay on the left. They're left.
How did I get a 0x there? Alright, go side by
1,
side into
26,
the source, please.
9, 3. You're in the top 10. Good job.
I'm not going to be in slipstream here. I'm in the top 10. What position is that? P9 to P8 now, maybe? P9? Wait. Man, what are these guys doing, dude? I'm not going to be getting attacked. You're heading off as well. Another Dan heading off. See you now. I mean, I was going to say next Monday, but I think me and Danny, my missus, are going to go pick up our wedding rings. Jesus Christ, man. Here's a crash. Calling it.
On your right.
This bloke, man.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear. On your right. Keep to the left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Go right. Clear.
The lead has gone off.
Oh, he was the leader. I want to get past these two, dude. They're racing so sketchy. Damn. It's not what I needed. That is not what I needed. Now this guy's going to be on me, but luckily the slipstream will help me here.
Follow, come on, man.
It's that dude in front is telling him to follow. He's not following.
Got a car stopped ahead. Got a slow car on the right.
Slow
stopped
car
ahead.
on the right.
Car stopped right side. Clear.
There's an incident ahead.
Slow car ahead.
Yeah, this is gonna get spicy.
24.77.
These guys are idiots.
10 minutes
man.
to go.
Right side. Go right. You're in the middle. 3 wide.
Left side, 2 wide.
Still there.
Whoa. Got mugged by that bloke.
Clear on the left.
I told you, follow.
I'm gonna get just back out of it here. And then I should get a better run than.
What the fuck are you doing?
It's this whole mob, man.
Left side. Hold your line.
Just a block.
Stay on the right. Still there. Go right. Clear on the left. Car on your
No.
left. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
There's an incident ahead.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Clear left.
Oh, have I got damage?
Let's make sure we rejoin safely.
Or was that just
Car
dirty
approaching,
tyres?
keep left. Hold.
Oh, you're a dumbass.
You're dropping debris. Bring it on in.
Ugh. Dumbass, man. Ugh.
All the damage
Idiot.
is repairable.
Well, that's going to be a huge loss of I rating. R3. Oh, brother. Brother.
With a fucking track and then rear-ending me, bro. What are you doing?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah. I think it was just a dirty tyre spin. I can't believe he didn't see that fucking happening. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, well. How'd that guy spin? That was a stinker. This fella, the Yorkshire fella, he was a menace, man, this race.
Ryan, I'd be careful of that dude. He's pretty aggressive.
Alright, bro. Are you talking about Khan?
Yep.
Alright, I thought you were talking about me.
What was this Yorkie fella
Yeah, I
doing
was
there?
alongside him going down the straight, and he just veered right in front of me to try to block, and it's just like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah,
That's
just
B
getting
racing
garbage.
sometimes. F4s at Spa. That's how it'd be. Sheesh. Alright, that's going to be, unfortunately, an early end to the stream. Yeah, it's going to be a loss of I rating. I don't even want to know. Let's forfeit this. We had one good race there in the middle. Yeah, that was probably... Yeah, I should have taken the inside line, maybe into Laycombe, and just been able to cut the track, but old mate spun on his own. Came across the track. I somehow avoided him, but then tagged the wall. Maybe damage, maybe dirty tyres, lost it on my own. Shit happens. And then my rejoin obviously wasn't fantastic. Yeah. Oh, mate, I mean, what did he expect? You didn't leave me any room to rejoin. I'm gonna be rejoining. He just didn't understand I was coming in. But that's the way the sport goes. I'm not going to be doing another one today. That's me done for the day. I might get some practice in later on for this week's races. What do we got? We got Spa in the Super Formula Lights, so there'll be a bit of practice put around there this week. But it's been a pleasure, everyone. Thanks everyone for tuning in to the stream. It's been another cracker, another one in. That's like 2 crackers in a row. I forgot next Monday. Do I have to go pick up my wedding rings with the misso? So I might try and get a really early stream in, and then maybe get one in later in the Arvo. But usually Mondays will be sweet. My muddy missus just keeps booking in shit on a Monday. So, but it is fun. Wedding rings, bit of more of a priority, so you got to do that. But thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll be back next week, and I'll see you guys soon. I've got an endurance race on Saturday. I might even be streaming, so keep an eye out in the Discords and all that sort of thing for that. But that'll be it. I'll see you guys out in track next week. Peace out, guys. Don't forget to check out my YouTube channel. Peace out. Bit of music for you. Boom, 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 boom. Goodbye.